Is your station website just sitting there waiting for clicks? If you're not actively promoting it, you're leaving audience engagement and real revenue out there on the table. So let's break down some strategies that smart radio stations are using to drive traffic and boost their ad value. Hi, it's Jim. Welcome to Better Radio Websites, the podcast that wants to help you get more visitors and the most revenue from your radio station website. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. And our business has always been about information and promotion. Outside of music, everything that we do on air fits into one of those two buckets. We regularly hear promos like the most music, your home for today's hot new country, or the news that you can use. All of these are constant reminders on why our station should remain relevant to our audience, why we matter. Well, a new client recently asked me, what's the best way to promote this new website we have? And that question lit a fire for this, because if they're asking, others probably are as well. And let's be honest, the station's website will only be as relevant as the priority you give it. If it's an afterthought at the management level, it's going to be an afterthought all the way down the ladder. From talent to sales, everybody. And if your own team doesn't see the value in your website, why would your listeners or advertisers want to go there on a consistent basis? And you need them to go there on a consistent basis, because otherwise your website's not going to be profitable. I've long believed that your station website should be treated like a sister station, a parallel platform that simulcasts and extends everything that you do on air. Once you start thinking that way, it's going to become much harder to ignore how important your website is. So you want to start internally. Does your team understand what's on the website and how it ties into their daily roles? On-air talent can extend their shows with web content. Salespeople can expand their digital inventory by offering all kinds of digital packages, but only if they know what they have. Do your sellers know how to talk about banner ad placement, page sponsorships, homepage takeovers? A digital inventory list is a must-have. This is going to run down everything that you can offer online, from the website to social to YouTube to podcast, everything. And it helps everyone to speak the same language when it comes to presenting all of these opportunities to our clients. We want to start off with making our on-air mentions work a lot harder for us. Too often, website promotion is really just a quick tag at the end of a sweeper and visit online at rocketdailynews.com or something like that. But that's really not enough. We need to give specific reasons why people need to go to our website. Back when I was on the air full time, our consultants drilled into us to sell the benefits, make the station usable, they'd say. Well, the same applies to your website. Stop tagging and start selling the benefits with every time that you mention the website. Instead of generic plugs, highlight specific features or content, like in your promos when storms roll through. Folks turn to launchfm.com for closings and alerts, so be in the know at launchfm.com. Did you miss Swap Shop at 9? It's all online now at rocketdailynews.com/swapshop, where you can post your own listing. Inform your personalities to tease website content just like they would the next quarter hour or the upcoming songs or upcoming guests, one benefit at a time. Gerald let us know he landed a new job that he found on our local jobs page. You could be next. Visit launchfm.com/local jobs to see where it might take you next. Or a drunk driver took out the light at a major intersection last night. The details are our top story at rocketdailynews.com. And how do you feel about downtown's new pay-to-park meters? Vote on our new poll. It's right now on our homepage at launchfm.com. Each of these examples here accomplishes two things. It provides a genuine, singular reason to visit the website, and it portrays the website much more than just a streaming link. It's now a destination to go and get some sort of benefit or get some engagement, or, to give your voice or to learn something specific. All right. So, and really that should kind of transfer over to social media as well, because we're all guilty of just auto posting links to social media without any context. You share a link, but then you don't add any relevant relevant thought along with it. All right. So instead of just posting, a link to our weather alerts page, try posting the link and then bad weather shutting down schools tomorrow. Here's the full list on our website at whatever, launchfm.com/weather alerts, or, a major intersection was taken out by a drunk driver last night. How is it going to affect your commute this morning? Find out at launchfm.com/top story. So adding just one line of commentary can double or even triple your engagement with these links that you are sharing out on social media. It's just a digital version of a compelling intro before a song. Think of it just like that. And headlines, they do matter. Don't settle for, something generic like city council meeting notes. Instead, go for city council okays late night bars. Here's when it starts. So something that is going to entice somebody into clicking on that title. And those matter wherever things are posted, not just your news posts, but in all of your social media shares and everything like that. Just anything that you can type out to, increase that engagement for people clicking on whatever you are sharing out there. And newsletters, they are so important. If you're not using email, you're really missing out. A newsletter keeps your brand in front of your listeners and opens up ads and sponsorship opportunities like no other. Really, it's just a big list of reasons to visit your website every time somebody opens up their email. Now, this could be every week, it could be every day, it could be every morning, even every so often. The best part is that your website is regularly being updated with news, events, promotions. Then your newsletter practically writes itself, because if you have a newsletter service that incorporates RSS feeds, all you'll have to do is make your headlines pop. The RSS feeds the newsletter goes out on a regular basis, and then you have that recurring traffic coming in to your website. So it's really a no-brainer. So don't let anybody tell you that email is dead. It is still one of the highest return on investment tools in digital marketing today. And then be sure to spread the word on other websites. Website promotion doesn't end with on-air and social and newsletters. Get strategic about backlinks, like reach out to your local Chamber of Commerce websites, your online business directories, blogs and news sites that you collaborate with, partner media outlets. Be sure that they are linking back to your website, even sponsors. If you have a lot of great sponsors out there, be sure to, if they're engaging on your website, or maybe they have a sponsored contest or any kind of sponsored content or anything like that, be sure that they are linking to your website, because every external link helps your search engine optimization, and it gets your site in front of more eyes when people aren't even looking for your radio station online. So just be sure that those links make sense and you're not doing any kind of spammy stuff or anything like that. All right. So really, the final word is effective website promotion. It starts with you. It's really worth repeating that, because if your website isn't being promoted by your own team, why would anybody else care about it? And that's the main takeaway for today. Promotion starts inside. Train your team, give your talent reasons to promote the content, give your sales team the tools to sell it, and then make it a part of your station culture, because the truth is that more visitors equal more value, equal more revenue. All right. So hopefully this information helps kind of drive that home. If it has, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this content out with your radio colleagues. We so much appreciate that. Have an awesome week online, making your radio station website better. We'll see you next time.
Looking to maximize your radio station's digital presence? Skyrocket Radio delivers custom websites and mobile apps built exclusively for radio stations by radio professionals. Our websites engage listeners and drive revenue, while the integrated apps keep your audience connected wherever they are. It's a complete digital solution designed to boost your station's reach and ad sales. To take your station's online experience to the next level, visit skyrocketradio.com.